Why are they charging $6 for a donated book? Also, like, why am I paying $6 for a donated book? Hi there, Michelle here, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a thrift with me. So today I am going to be going thrifting with my sister. It is my birthday. Like I mentioned in one of my past videos, I was making actually this cardigan for my birthday because I want to go thrifting on my birthday and I want to wear it. So if you are interested in how I made this, definitely go check out that video. It's right before this video and I will link it above and below. Every year for my birthday, I just like going thrifting. Last year I wasn't able to because I didn't have the funds to do so. This year I saved up money for a big thrifting extravaganza. So yeah, let's just go right into the thrifting. All right, so we started off at Goodwill and they had a bunch of holiday sweaters already out. And I've noticed this with thrift stores the last like 2 years. They'll actually have a section for Christmas attire, and normally you would have to go through all the clothes to find them, but I love it when they just have a section. And then I checked out to see if they had any cool blankets. Now I really like looking at these blankets for ideas, so I'll see something and I'll be like, you know what, maybe I could crochet this, or I'll like a certain pattern or how the colors go together. So I really like looking at those. I was looking at some skirts. This one looks very 90s. I really liked the style of it, but the print just isn't it for me. Now, growing up, I swear my mom had the same one, but hers was blue. Then we went to this thrift store. I really like the skirt. The front of it is exactly what I was looking for, but the back was just flat, and I like it when pleats go all the way around. And same with this one here. This one had the pleats in the front, but it was flat in the back, and not really my style. Then I saw this really cute vest. It's definitely giving me those like 70s vibes, I feel. I thought it was really cute. Then we headed over to Value Village. So the first section I went to was the coat section because I'm a sucker for a good coat and I can't help that. Then I did check out the sheets. I know, I'm always checking out the sheets just to see if there's any like really cool patterns. I did find some nice like vintage sheets. Nothing that really like I needed. And then this one, I didn't quite understand how it worked because there was like a pocket. Did check out their skirts because this is the place where I found that really cute black skirt, and I actually wore it during this thrift trip and it was so comfortable and I absolutely loved it. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll find another one. Ever since I started crocheting my own sweaters, I tend not to even really look at the sweaters at thrift stores anymore. And then they had this really nice couch, but like, I don't need it, but I loved it. And we're back. I actually found a good amount of things. The only thing that I'm a little upset about is that Value Village for your birthday, usually somewhere in your birthday month, they give you like a coupon. They hadn't given me a coupon that said for your birthday yet, halfway through the month of November. And the last coupon that they gave me was actually for 30% off, I think home stuff, like certain home stuff and like apparel. Unfortunately, it had expired 2 days prior to today. So I think it was like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Friday to Monday or something like that. So I wasn't able to use it. The only time we really could go thrifting was Wednesday, so unfortunately I missed that. So let's just go right into the haul. I'm gonna go in order of places we went to. I'm gonna start off at the Goodwill. The first thing that caught my eye was this cardigan. Like, look at how cute it is, and then even on the back it has a little tree and some stars. I am a sucker for holiday themed apparel. I don't care what holiday it is particularly. I do love finding Halloween sweaters. They're a little bit more harder to come by. When I see something like this, I will buy it. I'm not too into the whole Christmas thing in the sense of like the traditional Christmas. I'm more of that kitschy 1950s, 1960s, fun color, pastel, tinsel tree type of Christmas. But anything that has like a little winter theme to it, I absolutely love. This is just so adorable. It was $8 for something like vintage, kind of like this. Not even vintage. I feel like this is probably what, 90s, the 80s. The brand is Fiberworks Quality Knitwear. $8 for a nice holiday winter themed cardigan. I'll pay that price. And even like the buttons, which I don't know if you can see the detail on them, they're little snowflakes. The little snowflake buttons. Look at the scene. It's a starry night with like snow and trees in the forest. And I know I've said in the past that I'm not really the biggest fan of blue, but if there's like a theme to it, like this winter theme, I'll let it pass. And there is even like these little beads, like these little things here are little beads. There's even some gold trim on the sleeves, which I think is really cute. I also have a lot, not a lot, but I also have, actually I kind of do have a lot of Christmas sweaters. So if you want me to do a video, I know I've already asked to do an 80s video and a lot of people want me to do that. So that will be in the works. But if you want me to do a video just on all my Christmas sweaters, let me know in the comments. The next thing I found, just something basic, is this bleach work kind of black t-shirt. Nothing special. I just like looking for some plain t-shirts with a little bit of pizzazz. I'm not a big fan of just plain black t-shirts. I want like something on it. And this is just for work. It was $4, which is great. And the brand, I think it was George. I don't know. It's really worn out. I don't know if someone had made it like this or someone sold it like this, but I think that this is just perfect. Also, it is giving me like Halloween vibes, and I love Halloween all year round, so I'm fine with that. For $4, I think this is a good like work shirt. So this is how the t-shirt fits. It fits exactly how I would want it to fit. It's not too baggy, but it's also not too tight, especially around my arms. I hate it when a t-shirt fits everywhere and then it's super tight here. Drives me nuts. It's a super basic shirt. There's not much else to say about it. It's perfect for what I need it for. And then the last thing I found is actually quite cute. No surprise, I found a Northern Reflection sweater. I'm in love with them. This one has little dragonflies on it. I'm drawn to this collar. I really like it, but I think there's a few things I do want to change on it. It's a little long. I feel like certain companies, when they make a sweater, they always make it longer than it needs to be. Like, it's super long on me. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna cut off the bottom of it and just crop it a bit. Not super cropped. I don't want like a crop top. I just want it a little bit shorter. This design in the front, although it's kind of cute, it's very little, like it's very small. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave it or maybe I'll add something to it. So that's up in the air. Oh, also this was $8. I do think it's really cute, but as you can kind of see like how small this is, like I feel like it should have, you know, expanded the entire sweater. Also, you can't see because it keeps going down, but it's super long. Kind of only want it to go to like here. That's a really good length. I'll be adding this to my sewing pile. I'm gonna cut this off on the bottom and then just resew it. Overall, I really do like it. I love the collar, like the Peter Pan collar. Absolutely love it. I have like that bird sweater somewhere. You know which one I'm talking about, the one with the birds on it. And it has like the little red collar that looks like you're wearing a turtleneck underneath it, but you're not. I love it when a sweater has its own little like cute collar incorporated into it because it looks like, oh, like I'm wearing some layers, but it's not layers. It's just sewn into the sweater. That was everything from the Goodwill. But anyways, we went to Fawn Hill and we did go to the little thrift store that they have there. I found 3 things there and 2 of the things were on sale because they were clothing and they had 50% off their clothing sale. I found this really nice denim jacket and I really do like this because it's different than the other denim jackets I have. I think I have 4. This would be the 4th one. The brand is Lana Sport. It was originally $10, 50% off. So this was $5. And it does have this really nice kind of like a flannel lining. I think this would be really good for this season right now. Maybe not so much in the harsh winter, but like this is a great fall, spring coat. So I'll get maybe a few uses out of it before I gotta go hardcore into the winter coats. I think I'm actually going to be going to my storage unit in the next few days to go get some more coats. Also, I love it because there is a secret pocket down here. I love a good secret pocket. No, I shouldn't probably be buying more jackets, but if it's a jacket that I don't have the color of or I don't have the style of, I just feel like I need to buy it. So this is how the coat fits. It does have that very baggy 90s feel, which I'm good with. I don't know, it just looks like something like you could do a drawstring on the waist, but I'm not seeing any drawstrings. The lining in here is just super cute. I think this is definitely more fall. We're going more into winter soon because it's getting cold and apparently we're supposed to have this huge snowstorm this weekend, so This one, I think it's a little bit of a surprise in a sense that it kind of surprised me that I actually like it. I don't know. I'll just show it to you. I found this really cute vest. I'm not too sure if it's crocheted or knitted. Like, it looks crocheted. It looks like, you know, like that ribbing that you do that I've done for my hats, but it also could be knitting. There's certain styles of knitting and crocheting that kind of like I get confused upon, even though like I'm an avid crocheter. It's just, I think it's because I don't know all the knitting techniques and all the knitting type of styles. This is the back of it. It's a little rainbow, so cute, or a very colorful bridge. And then it's on the front too. And then it also has like this kind of like fur. It's not fur. It's like almost like a teddy bear kind of material on the front. And the brand is FIP, F-I-P, Fashion Imports. Just the tag alone, it does look a little retro. So who knows how old this actually is. I'm either thinking like early 2000s or 80s, you know, it could be either or. It's giving me like that 1970s kind of vibe. Like I could see myself wearing this with a cute little turtleneck or a dress or like a cute skirt with it. It was $5 and then I got it for $2.50. So I think that's great. And at first I was like, oh, I kind of just took some photos of it. I'm like, maybe I could crochet it for $2.50. I can't crochet that and I can't buy that yarn for that price. I do think it's really cute. The only thing is that like I wish it was in a little bit more, and there is a little hook and eye. I really like this, but I think what I might do, take this trim off because I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I think I might just crochet myself some new ribbing, which I've done. Like you've seen my sweaters that I've done, I just make some ribbing. I think I might do that. I just have to figure out how this was attached. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's too hard to take off, so I think I might take this off and this will be part of another project. But I thought this was just so cute, especially the back. That back is so adorable. And then it's a medium too, so I feel like it should fit me a little bit better, but you know, I'll do some alterations. I'll add it to the pile of things. I have a big pile now. I just finished all my sewing like little projects what was it, like 2 weeks ago, and now I have a new pile. And then I actually found something that isn't clothing, and I actually haven't bought something like this in a while because I haven't really needed it, but it was too good to pass up. I found this lamp. Isn't this adorable? I'll turn it off so it's not so bright. There's 2 bulbs inside. It was $6. The first thing that came to mind is those vintage, I don't even think they're that vintage, but those IKEA lamps. You know what I'm talking about? I'll put a photo here so you can know what I'm talking about if you don't know what I'm talking about. I thought that this was so cute, and part of me kind of want to mix it into a mushroom. I really want to DIY this into a mushroom. And I think it'd be easy like this. It's actually plastic, it's not glass, and I just have a fear of breakable things, so thank goodness this is plastic. All I would have to do is I think I would take this off, and even that comes off. File this down, some type of bolt that's pretty thin. You need to take this off if you're going to replace the bulb, so I can't glue it on there. I don't know if I want to do just paint it orange and make it look retro or make it look like a mushroom. Unsure yet, but for $6, I thought that was a really good deal for something that I can like thrift flip into something else. And then the last place we went to was Value Village. I wish I had that coupon. I spent a little chunk of change there. Let me just show you what I got. I found this really cute long denim skirt. There's pockets, and what I love is I love anything that has like one, stretchy waistband, and belt loops. I love a good belt loop. I also really like the buttons. The price of it was $10. So it was a little favor. And the brand, St. Michael's. I've actually found a few other things like that, and it says made in the UK, and it has UK sizing, so I'm guessing probably originally like from England, and then someone came over here and donated it. Now I do have 2 other long skirts like this, and this one is actually a denim wash in between the 2. The one's a little bit darker than this, and the other one's a lot lighter than this, and it's not even really a denim skirt. It just looks like a denim skirt. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are currently, so I'm like, let me just buy a new one and not have to look for it because I'm lazy. I'll find them eventually, but I think the one's a little too big, the one's a little bit too small, and this one fits perfectly. So I have the skirt on right now. I'll show you the swooshiness in a little bit, but it fits super nice. I actually probably could put a belt with it. It is a really good length. I don't like anything that's too long, but also I don't like anything that's too short. So I feel the length of this and the fit of this works real nice. And of course there's pockets, so that's always a bonus in a skirt. Then I went to the book section. Unfortunately, I did not find any more of these golden handbooks. I did find 2 books about crochet. They're actually about Afghans, which are just giant crochet blankets. This one here is 1988. You've probably heard me mention, but I picked these books because a lot of times the patterns in here, you can't really find them on the internet. And sure, they're there, but sometimes you don't really know what you're looking for or what to type in. So these kind of give me like inspiration. So if I see something I like, I can see what the name is, I can see the stitch or whatever, and then look it up online. But I bought this book mainly because of this pattern. It is a cat in a moonlit window, also posed with a cat that also kind of looks like my cat, also by a window. So that's why I bought this one, is because I want to make that. That'd be a cute sweater. I have so many other projects I have to work on right now. Oh, this one has some sheep on it. This book was $5.99. Why are they charging $6 for a donated book? Also, like, why am I paying $6 for a donated book? I got that one, and then I paid another $6 for this one. This one was $19.94, and again, just some really cute crochet blankets. You know, in my last video I was mentioning how I have a bunch of, or one of my videos, I was mentioning that I have a lot of 80s sweaters. So I think what ended up happening is I was really focused on 80s sweaters, and I was kind of coming out of that phase. I needed something else to focus on, and that turned out to be jackets and coats. And then I bought one more jacket. But I bought one. I found this jacket here. The price was $16. The brand is called Four Ladies Santa Designs. That's the brand. I don't have a brown coat, surprisingly. I have like a tan coat. I have kind of like a, I don't know, it's another type of tan, but I don't have like a brown coat. And like, here's the thing, I know I didn't need it, but I actually have a coat very similar to this with the same type of feel, and I absolutely love that coat. Now the problem with that coat is it was missing a hood. This coat still has the hood attached because there's buttons, and you know, someone could have taken this hood off and it could have went missing forever, but it didn't. There are some shoulder pads up here, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna maybe attempt to take out because I don't like shoulder pads. So we'll see how it looks because it is a coat. So if it is a little bulky, it's fine. It's a coat. If it's too much like a football player, I will be taking them out. It zips up, but it also has these buttons, and these buttons are like super shiny. And I don't know if I want to keep them or not just because they don't really go with the rest of the coat, but I also really like the buttons. So we will see about that. It was actually the first thing I saw when I went into the store, and I'm like, oh, I don't need this coat, but also I need this coat. Looking to see if there's any inside pockets. No inside pockets. That's always the sad thing about women's coats, is sometimes they just don't put the pockets inside, and I hate that. The only thing that's a little annoying is the fact like this, the cuffs are real tight, but I mean, like, no snow's gonna get into there. I think I will be taking the shoulder pads out. They're very right there, and I can feel them, but it does fit really nice. I really like how there is a hood on it. A lot of the coats I have don't have hoods on it, so it's nice that this one actually does. In the end, I think it is a really nice coat. And what does it look like? Zipped up? Zipped up, it's nice. And then like, even like, I can tie the strings a bit better, but I think it's a good coat. I really do like it, and I'm gonna get some use out of it this winter. That will do it for this thrift haul. I'm really happy with the things that I found. I found some things that I wasn't looking for, but I bought them. And then a few things that I was kind of looking for, like some holiday sweaters. I mean, of course, I'm always looking for a Northern Reflection sweater. And a lot of times I haven't seen them, but they're more the modern day, where it's like an owl and some type of text and like weird graphic, and I just want the good old-fashioned wolf sweater. But yeah, that will do it. If you're new to my channel, like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and crocheting, why not hit that subscribe button? You can also follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is both Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party. I think that is it. So y'all have a good day now.